What's poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are taking a look at another show review. This is another TV special for The Amazing World of Gumball this time. The Amazing World of Gumball hasn't had that many specials. So when we had this one, it was like a big thing. Cartoon Network were advertising it everywhere. I do believe it was a 2 or a 4-part series, again being 11 minutes for each episode, and it did span over a week. With episodes being released. And I was here, I was hyped for this, because it was the origin of how Gumball and Darwin became brothers, the origin of Gumball and Darwin. And I thought that was very interesting, and they even got One Direction to make a special song for this series, and it's You and Me, got a whole lot of history, boom. We could be the greatest thing that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. Oh, could be the greatest thing the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. Sorry about that. I got a little bit carried away. But anyway, the logo you see on screen is for Tiger Clan, my old esports gaming team. They have a YouTube channel. They have an Instagram. You can see them both in the link tree, or just go search Tiger Clan and it'll be there. But I did think it fits the Gumball vibe. It has disbanded now, so, you know, I still own the image, so I thought it fit the Gumball sort of art style, so that's why I used it in today's video. But here it is. It starts off with Gumball being an annoying 4-year-old, very energetic, very rushing around, and he gets a pet fish. But he keeps ending up on killing the fish. And his parents keep replacing it secretly. It either gets fallen out of the bucket because he was jumping on a trampoline, he loses it, it falls into the toilet, he drowns it in like a different liquid other than water. He does all sorts of stuff to these fish, basically borderline animal cruelty. And then the shop has no more fish. So the big red van from the parking lot comes back where Richard buys Darwin. And he gives a couple of like teases and a couple of different references to different shows. He's like, he basically says to Gremlin stuff, don't feed it after midnight, don't let it get wet, and I forget the other one. And Richard becomes the most intelligent being in the world here and says he's a fish, he's supposed to be wet, and technically it's always past midnight, which is technically correct, it is always past midnight. So he's being very intelligent there. And basically we see the struggles of Richard and Nicole trying to look after Gumball, so they get him a pet to sort of calm him down and distract him, so they get a moment's peace to sleep. And yeah, when he gets Darwin, he gets really attached to this fish, and Darwin keeps playing dead. Darwin plays dead quite often. It's like a trick, and he can talk to Gumball. He actually speaks. And when Richard sees him playing dead, he flushes him down the toilet. So he gets put into the ocean, where he talks to some ocean creatures. Gumball gets really upset that Darwin's gone, and they try and replace him with another fish, and then he knows that it's not Darwin. And he named him due to alphabet soup, which didn't even say Darwin. He's very dyslexic, very toddler-like of not being able to read. But Darwin ends up in the ocean, speaks to a bunch of fish. They talk about fish piss, fish poop, and then he sets off on his journey singing an absolute banger of a song going, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, past the trees and all the fields and all the grass that may grow, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. He gets attacked by an eagle, goes through a forest, goes through a lake, gets attacked by a bear, goes through a desert, and he basically just dries out after going on this epic quest. And with the power of love and with the power of Gumball's heart, he grows legs and he grows oxygen, like he grows lungs. And then he ends up back in Elmore, and he ends up being caught by the dog pound. And then they create like this big escape where they all get out of the van. All the dogs and all the fish and all the cats get out the van. Darwin then runs back to the pet shop where Gumball is buying another fish, but with the power of love, they have like a GPS thing in their hearts, I guess, because Gumball can feel Darwin's presence, can feel Darwin's heart. So he runs outside to try and find Darwin. They find him, they give him some socks or some shoes, which he puts on like socks. They go to sleep in the back, and boom, that is the origin of Gumball and Darwin. A really interesting special and a really cool, unique way of going about this kind of story. And with the Amazing World of Gumball, it's always crazy, it's always wacky, it's always wild and creative, and a load of random shit happens, and they always go about it in the weirdest ways. It's just some mindless fun, but it also has a good story and a good message to it. With friendship and love, you can come together and get better and grow and evolve as people. But the Amazing World of Gumball's voice actors are incredible. They are so good. The voice actor for Leonardo from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem also voices Gumball, which is incredible. Nicholas Cantu, he's an amazing voice actor. And we have the voice actor for Nicole, Richard, Darwin, all here as well, doing their absolute best. No voice actor for Anais. Again, she isn't born at this point in the Amazing World of Gumball storyline. But he's incredible. This is a really good series. The voice actors are incredible. The series is amazing, but this special in particular was really good. Everyone was hyped for it. Everyone was talking about it. I remember going onto the school field and talking about it, and everyone was like, holy shit, did you see that? Oh my god, this was so incredible. This was so cool. It was a big thing. Everyone at like my school back when this came out enjoyed this special, enjoyed the series of The Amazing World of Gumball. And it was just a big talking point for us on the field as well when this special was coming out. And The Amazing World of Gumball has been going out for so long, and it's gone on for so long, and it's had their fair share of changes, their fair share of, like, evolving to get, better and to stay current and stay with the times. And the animation style for this show is all over the place. We have 3D models, 2D models, realistic models, and gotta be honest, when 2D mixes with 3D, to me it normally looks out of place, normally looks strange, normally looks weird, and sort of throws you out of the show. And I have complained about that over a couple of different shows and films over the past couple of reviews, but with The Amazing World of Gumball, it fits. I don't know why, but 2D and 3D just sort of fit really well here. It's just this weird, wacky world where everything goes. There is no rules for what you can or can't be, and that's what makes it really cool. Like, the 3D characters don't stand out. Like, they don't look out of place. The 2D characters don't look out of place either in the 3D backgrounds. It's all really cool and it works well, and I don't know how they managed it, because normally shows that have a mixture of different sort of animation styles look atrocious and look really hard to watch, but this works, and this works well. However they did it, I don't know how. Whyever they did it, I don't know how, but they managed to make it work. They managed to mix a bunch of different animation styles with stop motion, with puppetry, with CGI, with it, and it all just sort of works and fits together like it. I don't know how, but it is incredible, and it is such a good show. The special itself had a pretty good storyline as well. A lot of interesting things happened. 2 banger of songs. They were so catchy. They had me singing them all the time. They're in my Spotify playlist as well, so to keep that hype train going. But yeah, for the special, I am going to give it a good old, let's see, a good old 7 out of 10. Again, it's not as good as some of the other specials that I've seen, and it's got nothing bad about it, but there is just other better specials. I think the plot is good, but not exciting. The songs were good. The voice actors, again, are good, not anything special. It's just good. It's nothing too over the top, nothing too incredible, nothing too groundbreaking. It's just good and very decent. So I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. I think it does deserve a 7 out of 10. It is still quite high on the ranking, but again, nothing too incredible, groundbreaking, breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. So, other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. See you all next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe. Please, I am running out of things to review. I am running out of things to watch. So, please do comment down below what I should watch and what I should review next, because it will help me out a lot, and I do like hearing your guys' feedback. And if you would be so kind and so generous to click on the link tree in my bio, you find all my stuff there, and you can have a little bit more Tyler Price in your life. But other than that, I am done now. Bye-bye.